area jeans exited Vietnam entirely in 2017, after 10 years in the market. While Starbucks has grown since it entered Vietnam in 2013, the number of Starbucks per capita is low compared to neighboring markets.
Local chains understand the customer much better than international chains, and hence they are more responsive to adopting change when customer preference evolve or shift.
In general, Vietnamese consumers spend about 2.5 times more money at Western outlets than they do at Asian outlets. Its high-profile brand may have been what set Starbucks apart from some of its other international competitors.
Is your grocery store coffee already stale before you brew it? In the next few minutes, we're ranking the 7 best and 7 worst places to buy beans in 2025, and the test is simple: can you find the roast date? Most stores hope you won't. Whole Foods and co-ops put the date front and center. Walmart, CVS, and dollar chains often don't. That missing stamp is the difference between bright and flat, chocolatey and cardboard. Stay with me. By the end, you'll know which aisles hide freshness, which ones fake value, and where to actually save money without drinking dead coffee. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great, thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. You flip the bag and there it is, a Best By date. Not a roast date. That tiny swap matters more than the fancy label. The truth is, coffee lives fast and dies faster. Fresh peaks in weeks.
You got to find out what makes your brand magnetic or loved. And when you find out what that is, you got to do everything you can to make sure people understand it and that you're delivering it every single time.
How are you going to do that given the volume of business that you have?
We spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to cost save our way to a very efficient drink, and not enough time on what is the experience that Starbucks provides. And we use some technology to sequence those orders. Our partners, those are the green apron baristas that you see in our stores, can be very successful at creating in-store drinks and food in roughly 4 minutes or less.
Past that, you're brewing a souvenir. Let's start with the metric that keeps you from wasting money. If you can't see when the beans were roasted, you can't judge value. Roast date is time-stamped truth. Coffee isn't canned soup, it's like a cut apple. The second it meets air, the clock starts. Whole beans hold up longer than pre-ground, but not for months on end. You want a roast date you can read without squinting and a window that doesn't stretch into next season. Now the part most stores hope you don't ask about. Big box and drug chains lean on Best By windows that run months ahead. That window doesn't show when the beans were roasted, it shows how long they plan to sell them. In between is the mystery gap: warehouse time, transfer time, shelf time. All that sitting flattens what you pay for, aroma and flavor. You're buying coffee, not a calendar. There are exceptions. Walk into Whole Foods or a local co-op and turn a few bags. Roast dates are printed, often next to origin. Some even roast in-house or bring in local roasters with weekly drops.
As fast-growing chains like Dutch Bros and 7 Brew prioritize their to-go business, and many independent coffee shops cater to dine-in customers, Starbucks is trying to do both.
Why are shorter wait times so important for turning around Starbucks?
You physically can't get there in 3 minutes. And so we're mismatching when the customer wants it and when we should be making it. And the number one request actually is, let me pick what time I can come pick up my beverage. Customers are finding, oh wow, I have more time to enjoy my beverage in store, and more people are selecting to get it in a ceramic mug now, and then just take a moment in our stores, which that's the experience we want.
Your nose calls the difference. Open a fresh bag and the aroma jumps, sweet, floral, a clean snap. Grind it and the scent blooms again. Old stock smells muted, dusty, a little like a cupboard. Brew both and it's not subtle. Fresh hits clear and lively. Stale drifts thin and bitter. Here's why the science lines up with your tongue. After roasting, beans shed CO2. That degassing carries off volatile compounds that make coffee smell and taste alive. In a short window, that gas shields flavor and helps your bloom. Wait too long and the gas fades while oxygen moves in. Oils oxidize. Aromatics leak. The cup slides from bright to cardboard. It isn't your brewer. It's time attacking your beans. Costco surprises people who think bulk means old. Many Kirkland whole bean lots run on roast-to-order cycles and print dates clearly. That means pallets move in fresher waves instead of mystery boxes that sat who knows where. So your price per ounce drops, but the cup doesn't. Grab a bag with a recent roast stamp and you get value and flavor in the same cart. Bulk myths die fast when the dates are honest. Trader Joe's also plays it smarter than most. Bags list origin and processing and use tight, vacuum-sealed packs to lock out oxygen. That isn't decoration. Clear info plus seal integrity means you can pick a washed central for clarity or a natural for fruit and know what you'll brew. Their direct ties and consistent labels build trust, and on the shelf the coffee holds up longer because the air doesn't get a free pass. So let's set the scorecard you'll use in the aisle. Green flags, roast date front and center, origin listed, and real certifications that match what you care about. Solid turnover. Bags that feel tight, not puffed or limp. Red flags, best buy, with no roast date, vague blends with marketing fluff, and packages that hide behind long shelf promises. If the store won't show you time, it's asking you to ignore it. The mini test is quick. Pick up a bag. Find the roast date fast. If it's clear and recent, you probably found value. If you hunt around and only see best buy, you're paying for stale. Your brew, your bloom, your aroma, all of it rides on that one stamp. Now let's move from the test to the aisles that pass it and the ones that fail it. We're ranking the 7 best and 7 worst places to buy beans in 2025 by the date you can actually see, not the promise they want you to read. Freshness is visible. If the roast date is missing, the value is staged. That blank spot tells you more than any tasting note ever will. Do a quick audit this week. Walk 2 stores. Pick 3 bags at each. Can you find the roast date in 5 seconds? Note which labels hide behind best buy, which ones show origin and a clear stamp. Drop what you find in the comments so we all see the pattern. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who keeps buying dead beans. Next, we'll pressure test brew fixes for borderline bags, including the one trick that does nothing.